Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and what we're going to do today is, and I have drug out just lots of stuff all around me because I didn't know exactly what all I was going to need, but we're going to do those policy envelopes 2 ways that Melina had on her challenge last week, I believe it was. We're going to do those, and now I'm going to start with some pre-made. These are some that we sell in the store. They're little tags and they're already made, but you don't have to do that. You can cut yours out if you want. These are they're 6.5 by a little over 3. So, but you can cut yours out of just whatever paper you want to do. I'm just going to use this. A little bit easier on me. Makes the video go a little bit faster, and I know you guys sometimes don't have time to stay all night with me, even though I'd like for you to. Alright, let's start with some book page, I think. You know I always have to start with book page. Well, I actually had a lot of book page sitting on my desk, and for some reason I moved it. I don't know why. Never clean up. When you clean up, you can't find anything. So I'm just going to find a page that's got more solid images on it. I'm going to use some of that really dark there. I like that. That's old. And someone asked me, when you're using book pages, is there a particular kind of book that you use? No. These are some of the books that come from the library that they were going to throw away or burn, incinerate, I think is what they call it. And so I rescued them. I didn't want them to throw anything away. And some of them were just pieces, and that's fine because I just need the pages. Right, so let's start with some book page. And I'm going to start with, I think, some of this. This is neat. This is so brittle. It just rips right off. And I'm going to use my art glitter glue. But you can use your glue stick. No problem with that. So, now on your little piece here, and I'm going to put a mat under me because I'm going to get glue everywhere. I can see that already. You see? I just keep pulling it. This is just a little piece of mat that I have. Okay. Hopefully you're seeing okay. It's kind of cloudy here right now, but I have brightened up my lights just a little bit. So hopefully everything looks okay. So we're just putting that piece down, and then we're going to add some other pieces to this. And I'll link Melina's channel below. Now, I think she said on her channel, when she was doing this, that she got this from Paula, I believe. Paula, did you do this? I think that's what Melina said, if I'm not mistaken. Melina's so funny. She texted me a little bit ago, and she said, Mom, I'm headed to your house. And I said, okay. Because normally through the week, she works from home. I don't see her very often. I said, okay. She said, our internet just went out, and I'm in the middle of uploading videos, and so I'm coming to your house to sit in your driveway to use your internet. I said, okay, come on. She knows that I'm usually filming this time of day, so she's going to sit in the driveway. Now, I'm just going to use some of my scraps. Just going to grab some scrap paper and use it up. So, you do not have to use any particular thing. And I'll probably put some scrap vellum on here and whatever else I can come up with. Now, I'm going to ink around mine. You don't have to do that. I just don't like that white showing, and I know I can tear it the other way, but I kind of like that ink to look. It makes it look a little bit more finished. In my eyes, it does anyway. But I know some people don't like inking, and that's fine. You don't have to. Now, when you're collaging, the main thing to remember is don't put your pieces straight. Don't put them, don't put the bottoms or the corners of the pieces straight. Make sure that you alternate them. This is a little piece of vellum. I'm not going to use that vellum right now. I may use it on top. Right now I'm just trying to grab at some scraps of different shades. I like different shade scraps when I collage. I don't like everything the same shade. Unless you're going for that look, then of course you would. But I will link Melina's channel. I'm not sure that she has, and I want to say it's Paula, but I'm not sure that she has Paula's linked. But I think it's Paula Probus, I do believe. Paula, let me know if I'm saying your last name wrong. I'm sorry if I am. I think she's the one that did it. Now, don't quote me on that, because who knows if I'm right or not. Probably not. I think Melina got it in some Happy Mail from Paula. And I have some Happy Mail to share with you guys that actually came to Melina, and she sent it over here. Normally it comes to me and I send it to her, but this time it came to her and she sent it to me. So we don't care. We share it back and forth. Oh, and yes, Betty Ann, I got my cup today. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I got Leisha's and I opened it up and I pretended that I had started drinking something out of it, and I sent her a text, and she had a fit. She said, "Don't touch my cup. Don't put your lips on my cup." I think that's the exact words that she said to me. I said, "I'm just kidding. I didn't put my lips on your cup." Put this over here like that, and we'll trim off the excess. Don't worry about that part. Let's see. Maybe a sweet little clock picture right in the middle. Some of this is not going to show, but then there's a lot of it that will show, so. And I'm just doing some fussy tearing around that. We'll put that across there. And I hope I can remember how Melina done it. I watched it last night, and I've slept since then, so who knows. And I did see quite a few of you who have actually done some of these and posted them on the group page. But there again, you know me. I can't remember. I can't remember. Okay, I'm going to use a little piece of this. This is from Triple V Vintage. Love, love, love her coffee dyed paper. And it smells so good. I could just drink the coffee right this minute. Let's see. I'm going to get a smaller piece because I don't want it to come up. I don't want it to be even there. So we're just going to put this small piece on there. Whoops. I forgot to ink it, didn't I? So we had little Bethany's, and I call her little because she's still my baby. I don't care if she did turn 18. We had her birthday party last night, and it was a lot of fun. All of our babies was there. We ate at Texas Roadhouse, and I think we ate at Texas Roadhouse when I was actually in Texas, but I can't remember for sure, but it was really good. My chicken was a little bit on the overdone side, but it was still good. We had a good time with our birthday girl anyway. Bethany is Aaron's sister, if you guys don't remember, and she turned 18 yesterday. I can't believe it. It seems like it was just yesterday that she was a little baby. A little teeny baby with little blonde curls. She was so little, and she had these big blonde curls and big blue eyes, and she was just a little doll, which she's still a doll, but a little baby doll. Oh boy, did I cut that tag crooked. Why did I cut the tag? Don't cut your tag. Okay. You know why I cut it crooked? Because I try to go 90 to nothing around the edges. And I cut my tag. So, okay. Alright, there's the collaging on this one. Now, one of the tags wraps around and the other one is the top part. And I can't remember if they collaged the back of these or not. Did you collage the back of it? I think you would basically have to. because this one actually, we'll need to cut this end off, you know, the corners off, and it'll actually wrap around like this. So I think you would have to collage the back, wouldn't you? So let's do it real quick. I'm going to put a big chunk of this on there since it's so brittle. This is the good thing about using old book pages that are very, very brittle. You know, these are going to fall apart and disintegrate if something's not done with them. But if you use them on your projects and you glue them down, they're going to last a long time. Believe me. I have used some for years, and they're still looking just as good as they were. Now, if you want to preserve them for even longer than that, you can put a little coat of Mod Podge or Collage Podge or something like that over the top of them, and that will seal them in to where they'll be there for the duration. I have to tear that top off. It's too straight. See what a mess I make? I make a mess when I collage. Melina's so neat with hers, and I always go rogue. You guys know that, so. Oh lordy. Paula, don't watch this video. You will be ashamed if you're the one who actually done these. You will be ashamed at what I'm doing. Okay. That there, and then we need another little piece. Let's see, that's too close to that, so we don't want that one. We want an odd piece. Let's put a bigger piece of this on this one. Yeah, let's do that. Right there. Yeah, if you make your pieces and send to Melina or I, and we replicate them, you might not ought to watch me. Watch Melina. Because her mama goes rogue. Let's see. I'm trying to use some thinner paper, not quite so thick, because I don't want to try to tear some real thick paper. Let's put that on there. 1936. That's pretty good. Now, you don't have to collage yours. You could just cover them with a solid piece of paper if you want to. This is just what Melina did in her challenge, so since it's her challenge, I guess we better do what she says, huh? Okay, so that's good. We got dark, 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 and light. So let's trim the excess off here. And like I said, I'm not even sure that this is what she did or Paula did. Once I watch a video, sometimes I'll retain just pieces and parts of it, and then sometimes I don't retain very much at all. It depends on how sleepy I am when I'm watching it. And I didn't have time today to go back and watch it again. I needed to, but I just haven't had time. Ooh, those are sticky little pieces. Get down there. Okay, so that is that side. That's that side. I think that's cute. And now this one, she took it and she just wrapped it around. Now, I'm not going to put mine back in the scoreboard. I'm going to go rogue, and I'm going to fold it around like this. And Melina, I know Melina was saying that she didn't center it up, and she liked that, so we're not going to center mine up either. I do think, though, on this end, she did cut her corners for tags. So I'm just going to use this other tag to cut it. I have lost my old tag template. I'm going to have to make another one. I don't know what I've done with it. Knowing me, it's floating around here somewhere, but who knows where. There we go. Okay, now I want to slide that on down a little bit. Now we need to put a little hole up here, a hole here. Now Melina used her 5/8, I think, punch. This is an old one from Stamp It Up. They don't even make them anymore that I know of. They may have them, but I don't know that they do. So we are going to, what are we going to do? Just going to use a little piece of this and punch it out. Just wanted a different color little hole. And hers maybe, I think mine's only a 1/2 inch. I think hers was 5/8. This may not work. No, that's going to be too small. Okay. Okay, so we're just going to use some hole reinforcers. I know we have a punch, or we did have a punch in the store that did that. Punch those little openings. But I didn't get one because I've got so many punches now that I just didn't get one. So we're going to pull out some of these. Now, I get these in the solid white, and then I just color them over with my ink. If you want them darker, you color them a little bit more. And if you want them lighter, same thing. And those are not, let's see, let's try to get these somewhat straight, if possible. Okay, that'll work. Straight-ish. Okay. So that's where that hole will go, and then let's put a blue one on this other one, just to make it stand out. No particular reason. Does that look centered? Maybe. That's good enough. I'm going to use my crocodile, but you can also use a large hole punch. The crocodile doesn't exactly punch the size of your little opening here. Crocodile is a little bit smaller, but that doesn't bother me either. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and ink around this, and then we need to collage this. Okay, I'm just going to open it up like this, and we're going to go to town working on it. And it can be any of the colors that you want. It doesn't have to match perfectly. I'm just talking about this like I invented it, right? I don't know if it has to match perfectly or not, but guess what? Mine is not going to. Oh, my word. Nope, mine won't match, but that's okay. Doesn't have to. Not in my eyes, anyway. Okay. Oh, I need to put it down this way because I got a straight edge down there. I don't like to put straight edges on when I'm collaging. I like to have uneven edges. It's a lot easier to deal with when they're uneven. So let's take some of this paper off of here. So what have you guys been up to? I told you what I had been doing. Birthday partying, and then I've been working on getting everything moved over to our new website that will be launching soon, I hope. I don't think I'm going to have it ready for this Friday launch, but that's okay. We'll launch it as soon as we can. It may be the 1st of September before I can get everything done. Because as I told you, I'm working on it myself because I can't afford to hire somebody. It's just too expensive. So, it's taking me longer than it would probably most people because I don't really know what I'm doing. Let's see. Let's go with a little lighter book page. And their support is really good, but it takes them a while to get back to you. And I know they're very, very busy. I know that. But that's the only issue that I have had so far, is it just seems like it takes forever for them to get back to me, and I need an answer like yesterday. So that's the only issue I've had so far. I mean, they do answer my questions, so thankful for that part anyway. I have stumped them on a few questions though. Let's see. She said today, this Brianna that I normally talk to, she said, and Brianna, hello, if you're out there watching. She said, I don't know about that one. Well, you know, I can always come up with some kind of new question or new problem. That's me. She said that she was going to subscribe to my channel. Well, I think she said she did subscribe. That's the reason I said hello, Brianna. She has been a lot of help. And they have tons of video tutorials too. See, I need to be a spokesperson for them. Brianna, think you could set that up? Oh, I put that in that fold. Let's hope I don't mess up there. Okay, we need a little piece in the middle here. We'll go ahead and use a little bit of this. Ooh, I got a white edge there, didn't I? I think she said she did bookbinding. Is that what you do, Brianna? I can't remember. I think she said she did bookbinding, or maybe she makes journals too. Of course, we had to talk about that, along with talking about switching over. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now, I don't think they covered the inside here. I'm not sure. I can't remember. You guys go watch it. Watch Melinas and find out. I don't think I'm going to. Because most of the time it's going to be closed. And what time it's not closed, we can, you know, it's going to have tags and different things on it, so it's not really a necessary thing. Okay, scissors are not liking me. I'm getting them good and gunky. Okay, there is that. Now I'm going to go ahead on this side and punch my hole, just so I'll know where to put my hole reinforcer on the other side. Now you could use eyelets on this. I think I'm going to use some brads if I can find the right colors. But you could use eyelets just as well. But maybe my child, I heard a door close. She comes in, I'll make her say hi to you. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to, well, it actually glued down. Thought I would have to put more glue under that, but it glued down. And I'm just going to use a couple of brown ones on here. Sometimes I put glue under them, and sometimes I don't. It's according to how sticky they are when they come off of there. And those are pretty sticky, so I don't think I'll have to. Then what they did was they wrapped it around like this. Brought it down close to the bottom. Well, that's cute. But I want to cover some of this up because I've got a lot of that same tan and brown going on there. So I want to put something across here. Maybe something like this. Yeah, let's do that. I'll put a ticket there. That will work. And then I'm just going to wrap mine around. I don't think it matters. Okay, and then they put some string through here. Now, this is the sad situation of my twine right now. It's a mess. That little bit is. I have other twine, but this is what I wanted to use. And I want to say she put her brads on first. So let's see what we can do. I don't know that I'm going to have any that are large enough. Let's use some of these odd ones. This has got a kind of a tan and a green in it. So we're going to put that in there. And then, and I know I tightened that down too tight. Put that one on that side. Okay, now I will go in behind these and I'll put a little dot of paper on there just to keep those brad in there secure. I'll do that in a minute. And that's way too long. There we go. All right, there is that. Uh-oh, I didn't glue it. Never mind. Let's start this one over again. First off, I'm going to put these little punch outs right there because it's going to need it. I don't want anybody to hang their finger on that and get hurt. So, let me find something. This is probably going to be way too little. Okay, I'm going to use this one. This is a 3/4. Let's use it. And I'll just punch a piece of something out and put there. That will secure your brads, but it'll also cover the ends of them. So then in case somebody opens this up, that they don't stick it in their finger. Those little prongs hurt when they go under your fingernail. Ask me how I know. Okay, there we go. Now we can put this thing down like it needs to be. Let me make sure I get my sides right. What she did was put a little glue right here. And a little glue right here. And then this one went down in there. She placed it where she needed it. And then she folded this over. Yep. And then she tied it. Like that. That's cute. I like that. And you could stuff little things down in here, little tickets and things. You know, stuff all those in here. And then in the back, we're going to make a little tag to go in there. And let's see if this tag will fit. I think it will. Yes, it will. Right, just the right size. So we'll go ahead and collage this tag and put it on the back. I think I'm going to use more of this. I love this paper. Oh, big news. I forgot to tell you, the painter's finished today. Hallelujah, hallelujah. They finished up today, and they cleaned up the floors, cleaned up their mess. And the duck people, duck doctor, whatever their name is, they came out today and cleaned all the duct work. So we've got that done, and now we're just waiting on the cabinets. And the little guy, well, I say little, he's not so little, but the guy that's doing the cabinets, we went by there and talked to him today, and he said yes, he would have them just as soon as he possibly could. You know what? I'm going to put that upside down, I think. I forgot to tear this side off. Oh, come on, Edith. Get with it, girl. So I think the cabinets will be in about 5 weeks. So that's not too bad. Right, then what do we want to put on here? Okay, let's use, oh, it's not big enough. Let's grab another piece of this, put on here. So good news. I think everything's slowly coming together. And I will give you guys another tour. We still haven't got our front door fixed. Can you believe it? Still don't. They keep saying they're coming over to put it up, and they haven't yet. So we may have to end up doing that ourselves. But I'll give you guys another tour. I had quite a few people that said, you told us you'd give us a tour and you haven't. So I will do it. Well, maybe a little bit quiet today. I'm tired. Had to get up really early. The duck doctor people was here bright and early. And then I didn't go to sleep. Betty and I kind of chit-chatted for a while last night. I know there's no way that you think Betty and I can talk, is there? And after that, I watched a movie. I got interested in a movie, which I normally never do, because a lot of times the movies just don't appeal to me too much. But there was one on, it was an old movie, and it had a lot of the music like from back when I was growing up in it. I liked it, so I watched that. Hubby and I did. I think I just want a piece of that on there somehow. Maybe like that. We watched that, and then we went to bed about 12, and I was fighting to hold my eyes open earlier today. Staring at that computer was getting me. Okay. We use that, and then I'll save that other little piece and I can use it somewhere else. And then maybe, let's see if we have anything else here. This is just some little scrap pieces that have been in my stash for a while. And I drug those out because I wanted to go ahead and use them. And if they're not sitting right in front of my face, I forget about them. So let's put that on there. And let's see. That may be all that we put on here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with that for now. I can always come back and add to when I start to put this in a journal. So you don't have to get everything totally prepped. And then on the back, I'll probably just put some coffee dyed paper later on. I'm going to go ahead and punch my hole so I can see it through the other side. And then we'll use a hole reinforcer. Put that on there. And put a little bit of our string through there. This is just some baker's twine. Then that would slide down right in there. And that holds it. It's nice and tight enough that it holds it. But I want to put something else right here because I feel like it's, I don't know, it's too plain. So let me see if we have a flower that we can put there. Oh, all of you jump out. All of you want to be used? Don't think so. Oh, that's cute. Let's put that one on there. And we could put one on the tag too. I'll put that over there. Those are mostly purples. Let's put this one on here. I can't hold on to my bone folder today. I'm all thumbs. Okay, let's grab a little piece of washi. We don't want that little guy floating around in the air there. A little piece of washi there. And we'll just tear it. And I've got so much ink on my fingers that the ink's coming off on the washi tape. There we go. Put that there. And let's see if we want to put a flower on here. I think I do. I may have the one that I want to put too. Yep, I do. These are some of the washi, they call them washi flowers that we get from our overseas warehouse. And we have more of these on order. They should be here, I want to say in another couple of weeks, maybe. Hopefully. Oops. So let's go ahead and put another little piece across here, like that. And we'll stick that back down in there. Cute, I like that. And then, of course, we have to have a label. Gotta have one of Katie's labels. Let's put that one there. It says August 01/29/19. Katie, what date is that? Is that a specific date for you? So we're going to put that there. Cute. Oh, I like that. Okay. I'm going to put something here too. I don't think my child's coming in. I want to put a smaller label there. Let's go with one of Nancy's Fancy's labels. Okay, put that down like that. And then I think I'm going to put a number up here somewhere. Of course, it's got to be my number, number 8. And we're going to turn it at a little bit of an angle, like that. And let's see, anything else? I think that may be all that we put. That's quite a bit, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll stop there on that. And see, I say stop there and I just keep looking for more stuff. I like these partial stamps. Let's do it. Why not? And I'm just going to use half of it. So we're going to just glue half. And we're going to put it like that. And then we'll cut that other part off. I don't want to wrap it around because it would cover my tag. So we'll just cut this little part off. And then ink the edge so it looks like it was always there. And I think that is it on that one. Cute. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do the other one that Melina was talking about. All right, we need an 8-inch piece of paper, I think she said. So I'm going to use a piece of this. Maybe? Am I? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Let's see if we can use a piece of this. I don't know. I may have it upside down to where it doesn't work. Let's see. How wide did she say it was? I don't remember. We're going to make ours 3.5. I don't remember her width. I know it was 8, but I don't remember the width. So we're just going to cut it at 3.5. That's a good size for me. Oh, and we do need to cut it off, don't we? Oh, I don't want to cut any of this paper off. 8-inch. Okay, so we'll cut that off. Save that for a pocket. Okay, so there is our 8-inch piece of paper. Now, what she did was folded it in a particular way. Yeah, that's the way we're going to fold it right there. Now, again, I'm not going to use my scoreboard. I'm just going to fold. I'm just going to fold. Maybe it'll work. You don't want to fold it too close together. And I'll tell you about what I'm folding up. If I can get my ruler out of all this mess. I am folding up 1.5 inches, a little over 1.5 inches on both ends. Actually, I folded 1 5/8 inches on both ends. I don't know how I did that, but that's for another day. We'll discuss that. Alright, so that's what she did. And then, I want to say she cut these little tips off. Did you? Did you cut those little tips off? Just the tiniest? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the very smallest little rounder here. And cut those little tiny tips off of there. Like that. That's cute. That's cute already. I don't know if I want to do anything else to it. Now, there's a couple of different things you could do with this. And I was just thinking about it when I was looking at it. You could always put a little notebook in here and have this to close up. I think Melina, what did she call them? Policy envelopes? Have this to close up. Or you could do, you know, leave it to where it would hold your ephemera. So, I don't know which one we'll do. Let's do a little bit of inking, and I'm going to use Faded Jeans. Love that color of blue. Okay, you know what? Since I really like the back of this, I think I'm going to make a little notebook to go in here instead of just leaving it to where you can put little journaling pieces in it. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to put a darker color ink on some of these because I want this Faded Jeans on here. And that's all I do right there. And they ink up so easy. Okay, now let's see if we can hit the middle. Pretty close, maybe. Alright, and then on this end, put this one on. There. Cute. I like that already. Let's go ahead and punch our hole. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to punch a smaller hole in this just because I have the eyelets that have those little legs on them. And this way, maybe it will not come out. Okay. And we're also going to glue it. Did I say eyelets? Brads. All right. I know I have some blue brads in here. Matter of fact, I have some that have the little swirly top to it, or at least I have one. May not have but one. Yeah, I only have one of those, so we'll just use two of those. Put these through. This one's got really long legs on it, but I still like to glue them down, especially when they're only going through one thickness of your paper. I like to glue on the back side. It just helps hold them in place. Secure that so that they won't pull out. Secures them so they won't pull out. If I can get a hold of it. I've got so much glue on my fingers I can't even feel anything. Who gets gluey as I do? I get really gluey. Okay, so there's that. And then let's just cut a little piece of something to go on the back. Okay, I'm just going to cut a piece out of this. Below them. I can still use that top part as a pocket. But I need something pretty big that'll cover this, so that'll work. And I just put a glob of glue on there. And then I just press it down. And it doesn't want to press down well, but I just keep pressing on it until it does. I have just a tiny bit of that prong sticking out there, but that'll be fine. It won't hurt anything. I'm going to ink a little bit on the inside. Now the inside's upside down, but I'm not going to worry about that because we're going to put a little notebook on it. Mama just went rogue again. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now, let me grab some paper that I can use for a little notebook for in here, and we'll come back and we'll put that down. Alright, we have just a few pages, and I'm going to put that there. But I need to make a little top for it. So again, I'm going to use some of this. Cut me a little piece. Just go ahead and fold it in half. And then, and I've got different sizes of paper in here. I just used some scraps. So I don't have all the same size in it. You don't have to have, it doesn't matter. Alright. That's going to go right there. Now, I'm going to stitch across here real quick, but you don't have to. You could glue those in. I'm just going to run a stitch across it. Okay, there's our notebook. Make sure I'm putting it the right way up. So then we're just going to put a little glue back here. Glue that down like that. That one folds up like that. And then we're going to put some string around it. I think I actually have some blue. Yes, I do. Now this is thicker, so let's see. Once I get it under there, it'll be fine, but now don't pull this too tight, because if you pull it too tight, you're going to have wrinkles in here. There you go. Let's go ahead and cut this little piece off there. So there we go. There is that little, and it's a little notebook inside. I think Melinas said these are policy envelopes. But that is the video. Where is the other one? in amongst all this mess. There we go. So I think she called them policy envelopes 2 ways, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at my phone and make sure I'm saying that right. Is that what she called them? Yes, policy closure 2 ways. All right. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.